Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching CNXG. Today's another video about C-PTSD. Been making these frequently. I've been putting them in a playlist if you guys are interested. Healing C-PTSD, check them out, okay? Today's just, I'm going to list a bunch of things. I know you guys can look these up for yourself, but I think it's important to hear this because you might not. I want you guys to start being fully aware of your surroundings, your environment, and your body. So outside and inside. I talk about a lot how most of us have problems focusing on other people's feelings and not our own. We have 34,000 emotions. That's our body reacting to things. Okay? That's emotions. I want you to be aware of these emotions. That is your feelings. Those are your feelings. Awareness of the emotions of your body, okay? So I'm going to list a bunch of emotional needs. I talk about emotional needs a lot, don't I? And I think a lot of us don't know what those are. A lot of us didn't even know what emotional abuse is. A lot of us don't know what emotional needs are. We grew up most of our life not meeting our emotional needs because they weren't meant for us as a child. And we focus on other people's needs instead of our own. Okay, so this is a long list. I made a long list, and I'm just going to read them off because I think it's really important for you guys to hear this because these are your needs. These are things that you need to provide for yourself all the time, and it's a lot. So if you're not providing yourself any of these things, that's not healthy. Okay, it's not healthy, and it gets us in a lot of trouble. So not fulfilling these will give us certain emotions, and we need to be aware of that. Fulfilling these also gives us certain emotions, and we need to be aware of those as well. Okay? So I'm going to read a bunch of emotional needs to you guys. First one, accepted, acknowledged, admired, appreciated, approval, believed in, capable, cared about, challenged, clear, not confused, competent, confident, forgiven, forgiving, free, fulfilled, heard, helped, helpful, important, in control, included, listened to, loved, needed, noticed, powerful, private, productive and useful, reassured, recognized, respected, safe, secure, supported, treated fairly, trusted, understanding and understood, valued and worthy, focused and empowered, optimistic, independent, satisfied, significant, and successful. That's quite a bit. And there's more. There's more. We have a ton. Physical needs are pretty limited, aren't they? And I always say if we don't meet our physical needs, we're sick. And if we don't meet our emotional needs, we are sick as well. So I think that most of us have been kind of sick most of our lives. And it started early on, so we think that it's okay or it's normal. Or we don't notice it or realize this. Okay? So it's really important to know what our emotional needs are so we can meet them, right? That's a long list of needs to meet for somebody else. We try to meet these things in other people. We do that for them, and that can be in relationships. There's certain needs we have, and we do supply those needs for our partners, but it has to be somewhat equal. There has to be something you get back in a relationship. And I'm going to make more videos about that too. But this is about you. This is about internal things that you need, not external things. Did you notice how none of those were external? None of those are a car, a house, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a wife, a husband, children, you know what I mean? Those are things inside that we need, and we provide them internally. Okay? So I hope you guys maybe wrote some of these down, or I hope that a lot of these will stick in your head so that you are aware of these things so that you're aware of your surroundings and you're aware of your body, your emotions, and your needs. Okay? If you're in a relationship with somebody and they don't care about any of these things with you, that's a problem. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you find yourself meeting all these things for the other person, there's a problem. Okay? If you ever find yourself not meeting these things for yourself, there's a problem. And we don't know it because we grew up not having a lot of these needs met as a child. And you may think you did, but really try and think about this stuff. And that's why talk therapy is so beneficial. A lot of people I talk to aren't fully aware, or sometimes not aware at all, that these things were going on in their life, that they have emotional needs and they weren't being met. There's a ton of people that don't know that. And they go through life and it takes that big attachment relationship, okay, where not meeting your needs, not being aware of your feelings may have worked up until that point, and then you attach to somebody. And I've talked about attachment a lot. Lots of emotions surface with attachment. If you're not meeting your needs, okay, you're going to have a ton of emotions during attachment. Lots of fear. Lots of fear that, and meeting your emotional needs resolves that fear. And if you aren't meeting your emotional needs, you have no business being in a relationship with someone else. None. And people ask me, when am I ready to be in a relationship with someone else? And I'm glad you even asked, because too many of us think that it was just the wrong person I was with. I need to find Mr. or Mrs. Right. Okay? And Mr. and Mrs. Right is you. You have to be right first. Okay? So if you've had failed relationships and you don't know how to have successful ones, why are you getting involved in them? Why are you getting into relationships? Because this will kill you. I'm serious. You can't just keep failing and failing and failing and not learning. That's like a personality disorder, isn't it? Okay, so start learning these things. Start finding ways to meet your needs. I talked about in another video, safety and security has to be at the top. Danger. If you aren't taught how to fix or get yourself or remove yourself out of danger, that's you're going to get in a lot of trouble. And a lot of us didn't learn how to do that. So you have an emotional need, safety and security, learn how to provide that for yourself. If you're in danger, start finding ways to fix these things and get yourself out of it, okay? And that's just one. That's just one. I read off a lot, okay? There's usually about 10 basic needs, and we usually pick about 5 that's really important to us. And men and women usually a little different. We tend to pick them all out of that same 10, but men and women have a little bit different needs usually, But start maybe finding out what's the most important ones for you, but don't leave out the others, okay? And that's really important to know when you're in a relationship. If people are, not supporting you, not appreciating you, not all these things, then it's not good. Okay? And when you start providing yourself these things, when you start learning how to do that, and it starts to feel comfortable and normal and good, that's when you know you're healing. That's when you know that you're ready for a relationship with someone, okay? Hope that helps, guys. Thank you very much. Any questions you guys have, always go down below and ask me, and I'll answer them, or I'll answer them. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Love yourself first, okay? Always love yourself first, and I'll see you guys again later. Bye-bye.